Hey, it's James from TraderDudes.com here. In this video, I want to show you something on the US dollar against the Singapore dollar. We are looking at the weekly chart just now, and if you look down here, you can see that we've just made a bullish pin bar. Now, this bar here, this is the start of a new week. So this is last week's bar. Now, if you know we're obviously at a swing low here. You know, the trend is down. Sort of the immediate trend is down as well. We are at a swing low, so we're at a new low point. Now, if we draw, if we use our MACD, we can see that we don't have divergence on the weekly chart, but if we go down to the daily chart here, you can see that we have distinct divergence. So that's that's initially very interesting. But the problem is that we had no sort of significant bar set up on the daily chart here. I mean, okay, you could have looked at this as let's zoom in a bit here. You could have looked at this as sort of a 2-bar setup where we had, where this bar came down. Sorry, we'll just draw this on here. Where you could look at this as a 2-bar setup, where combined these could be a sort of a very poor pin bar, but a pin bar nonetheless. You'd be in a good trade. So, in one respect, we're kind of late to the game if this is a trade we're interested in. But I'm looking at it more sort of from a higher time frame, longer term approach. So if we go back to the weekly now, you can see that we really are at a swing low. We are also at a significant support resistance level. Okay, so we've had previous support here, resistance, a lot of sort of wicks or shadows there. We've had support here, and we've just, where we are just now, we've made a new low in the current sort of significant, the current down move. Now, at a glance, it looks like, you could see it as, you could see it two ways. You could see it as, yes, we're on top of this previously pretty decent support resistance level, but the other way is that we really are in what could be seen as, especially if we look on the daily chart, a fairly strong downtrend. So you're battling, if you're going to take a long here, you're battling the current down move. Okay, so it's not clear cut enough for me, not something I'm going to take. If had the pin bar on the weekly been better formed, let's zoom in a bit. Had this bar been better, perhaps, but it's just a bit neutral for me. If the close had been higher up, that would have piqued my interest more. But like I said, this one could pan out, especially for one more thing before I stop this video. If we look at it on the weekly time frame, and let's get this sized right. We look at where the next sort of problem area is going to occur, and it's most likely going to occur in this area, okay, where we've got previous support, okay, and now we've got resistance there. So it's if we do make a move from here, it's highly likely that we are going to end up in this area. At least that would be the initial move. But like I said, it's a weekly, so you got to take this one slow. Okay, that's it for this video.